White just played. Pawn takes d4. Pause the video to find out black's response. Rook a e8. Black is planning to play rook takes e to check and increase their advantage significantly. Queen takes e8 was chosen by white. Rook takes e8. Rook h8 check. Black has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Bishop b4. Pause the video to spot white's next move. Queen takes b7. Bishop takes c3. Queen takes a8. King castled kingside. White is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Queen c7. Pause the video to spot black's next move. Queen b4. Black is aiming to play knight takes c3 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook c2 move preferred by white. Rook e7. Queen takes b8 check. Queen takes b8. On d4 black is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen e7. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Queen b8. Queen b4 check. Knight d2. White intends to play queen takes c8 check and secure a stronghold in the game. King castled kingside played by black. Black is aiming to play knight takes b8 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen takes a 7 move preferred by white. Knight e5. White is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen a3. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Black is looking to play queen d3. King g2. Queen takes f1 check and gain a significant edge. King g2 was chosen by white. White is preparing to play queen takes e8 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook c1 played by black. Rook takes c1. Queen takes c1. Queen takes e8. Queen c2. Black is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. Black played king b6. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Knight d6. White is preparing to play king f7. King c6. Knight f5. King d5. King takes g8 and establish a winning position. King c5 played by black. Knight f5. On h5. King f7. King d5. King takes g8. King e4. Black has no response. Let's go to the next game. Black played rook h2. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Black is looking to play knight f2. Rook a8 check. King takes a8 and dominate the board. Queen a2 was chosen by white. White might go for queen a8 mate and dominate the board. King c8 move preferred by black. Pawn takes d5. Knight f2. Black is aiming to play rook h1 mate and increase their advantage significantly. King f1 move preferred by white. Knight d3. Black is preparing to play rook h1 check. King e2. Knight takes c1 check and increase their advantage significantly. Rook d1 move preferred by white. Queen takes c5. Rook takes d3. Pawn takes d5. Black is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. Black played rook a g8. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Black is looking to play. Queen a2. Rook f1. Rook takes g to check and establish a winning position. Bishop c5 played by white. Pawn takes c5. Queen takes e5 check. King f8. Queen takes c5 check. King g7. Black is setting up to play. Rook g5. Pawn e5. King h8. Rook 7 b4. Queen a2. Queen e7. Rook takes g to check. King f1. Knight d5 and dominate the board. Rook takes a 7 move preferred by white. Queen takes a 7. Queen takes a 7. Bishop h3. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Queen takes b to pause the video to spot white's next move. Black is planning to play. Rook a4. Pawn f6. Bishop takes f6 and establish a winning position. Pawn f6 played by white. White considers playing. Pawn takes e7 and establish a winning position. Pawn takes f6 played by black. Knight g3. White's idea is to play. Rook takes e7. Pawn b4. Knight f5. Pawn h5. Knight takes d4. Queen takes d4. Rook e4. Queen d6. Pawn takes b4 and gain a significant edge. Bishop d6 move preferred by black. Black considers playing. Rook f4. Queen c6. Rook takes f1 check. Rook takes f1. Queen takes a 3 and secure a strong hold in the game. Knight f5 move preferred by white. White is aiming to play. Knight h6 check. King g7. Queen takes f6 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen d2 move preferred by black. Knight takes d4. Queen takes d4. Rook e4. Queen b2. Rook h4. Rook b8. Queen g4 check. King f8. Rook takes h7. King e7. Queen d1. White might go for Rook e1 check. King d7. Queen d5 and take decisive advantage. Queen c3 played by black. Queen d5. White is planning to play. Queen takes f7 check. King d8. Queen d7 mate and seize the initiative. Rook f8 move preferred by black. Queen b7 check. Queen c7. Rook e1 check. King d7. Black is setting up to play. Queen takes b7 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen takes a 6 move preferred by white. Queen c6. White has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Pawn f6. Pause the video to find out white's response. Queen takes d3. Queen takes f3. Rook 1 h2. White is aiming to play. Queen g6. King f8. Rook f4. Queen e2. Queen takes g5 and dominate the board. King f7 was chosen by black. Rook f4. White wants to play. Rook takes f3 and gain a significant edge. Rook takes e3 was chosen by black. Queen takes e3. Queen takes e3 check. Knight takes e3. Knight e7. Rook f4. Knight g6. Rook g4. Knight e7. Pawn f4. White's idea is to play. Pawn takes g5 and establish a winning position. Knight e4 played by black. Pawn f5. White is aiming to play. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Rook takes e4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook e8 played by black. King c2. White is looking to play. On c4. Knight c6. Rook hg2 and seize the initiative. Knight g5 move preferred by black. Rook h1. Knight e4. Rook g2. White wants to play. On a4. Knight g5. Rook gh2. Knight e4. Rook h8. Knight g3. Rook takes e8 and secure a stronghold in the game. Knight g5 played by black. On a4. Rook c8. King d3. Rook e8. Rook gh2. Knight e4. Rook g1. Knight g5. Rook hh1. Rook g8. On b3. Rook b8. Rook g2. Rook a8. Rook gh2. Rook c8. Rook h8. White is looking to play. Rook takes c8. Knight takes c8. Knight takes d5 and dominate the board. Rook c6 move preferred by black. Rook f1. Rook b6. On b4. White intends to play. Rook d8. Rook c6. Rook d7. King f8. Rook h1. King g8. Rook takes e7 and seize the initiative. Rook c6 played by black. Rook d8. White might go for. Rook d7. King f8. Rook h1. Knight f7. Rook takes b7 and take decisive advantage. Rook c7 played by black. Rook c1. White is preparing to play. Rook takes d6 and dominate the board. Knight h3 was chosen by black. Rook c2. White is aiming to play. On a5. On g6. On takes g6 check. King takes g6. Rook takes d6 and increase their advantage significantly. On g6 move preferred by black. On takes g6 check. King takes g6. Rook takes d6. Knight f4 check. White has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game.